running second, but a little hairy through the bus stop for another driver. Take a look at the 4 of Ross Chastain. A wild ride here.
That's not the only time we're going to see this. You see basically 2 wide into the bus stop. We know how difficult that is. The 11 kind of catches the curve, has no choice but to jump to the right, gets into the left side door of Chastain. Chastain does a great job of staying in the gas, keeps driving it. Jeff, luckily there's pavement out there that used to be gravel. But that pavement allows that Ford to stay in the gas and rejoin the racetrack.
Look at the Ford Chastain trying to get back on the racetrack. How rough it is.
And around goes the 90. It's Todd Bodine as well as the 77 of TJ Bell. And the 70 has to stop behind him. That's Derek Cope. TJ Bell still not rolling.
On a road course, NASCAR will give them a lot of time to try to get going. They don't want to throw the caution if they don't have to.
A little bit of grass out there on the track too, but the field just coming down the front straight. Just as they came out of the bus stop. And now the caution has come out. The 77 still is yet to fire. Oh, around goes. Big accident. The 14 involved. Looks like Kyle Busch might have been at the front end of that. Tommy Dreese in the 14.
And this is so fast and so narrow, Rick. This is what happens. There's just no room. You see big damage on the 18 of Kyle Busch. He's going to go behind the wall. He's had enough. His day's done. The 11. Big chase implications in the 11.
Now look at this. Darrell Wallace Jr. in the 6. Huge damage to the front end.
And he has no choice but to stop if he doesn't have any oil pressure. I can't tell if it's leaking fluid, but you got to be very careful.
He probably can't see. The way the hood's been up, probably can't see over the hood.
He's going to try to find his way back to pit road.
And a lot of times we'll see drivers continue to drive as we look at the 90 of Todd Bodine up here at this point. Take another look at what happens.
Wow, you see the 90.
Big contact from the 90.
Yeah, you have to believe there was contact from behind or something happened. The angle at which he was heading to the wall. Severe change of directions quickly.
Drivers trying to get through after all of that took place, but the 90 got into the wall, bounced back out onto the racetrack.
Oh, and the 18 had it completely stopped until the 11 comes spinning back across the racetrack and made big contact with the left rear of the 18.
Red flag is out. We look once again. So much damage to so many cars. Again, so tight in that area. It's right along with the 11.
Look at to your left. Look at to your left. Clear. Got you right here. Back it out. Back it out. Back it out. Back it out. Back it out.
When you hear a driver say his hands off the wheel, when you hear a driver say he had nowhere to go,
We got damage.
There's
We definitely got
absolutely
damage.
nothing he could have done different.
Front, right front. Tip in your hole. Everybody to garage stall. Everybody to garage stall.
Talking about all the damage to the car. Another look as they go up through the S's. Again, the 90 sideways there and then pointed back the other direction.
To a Menard barely gets by to driver's left. Look how fast these cars are coming right here at real speed.
It's just so hard to tell what's starting all this.
There was damage to the back of the 90. Not sure if that happened prior to him getting right and into the wall or after the fact.
I don't know, you saw him loose getting up the hill, and I don't know when he got loose, he slowed down, and the guys behind him ran into the back of him, and that's what turned him right. It's just so hard to tell.
Look at the dejected look on Blake Cook.
As they stretch it as far as they can go.
Very close there. Around goes Trevor Bayne. Getting into the bus stop.
Fired up. Get around here.
That's a spot getting into the inner loop that it's very difficult for the spotters to see.
All good right here. All good right here.
Because the spotters are located just to the right of where that shot was, and you can't see if the car on the inside is far enough up. So when a car makes a move into that inner loop, somebody's out of it or not. You see the 22 in. It's kind of a late move.
I know, Jeff, it's a late move, but Trevor Bayne has to realize that the 22 is faster than him. Brad Keselowski's showing more pace. The 60 still has to come to pit road. I agree it's a late move, but I really think if the 60, assuming Trevor Bayne knew the 22 was there, then I feel he should have let the 22 have the position. Now, that's an assumption. Maybe the 60 didn't know with the late move. Maybe he didn't get communication from his spotter. I don't know that. But if he knew the 22 was there, I would have expected him to concede the position to the 22.
And as I spotted tires, that's not the angle you want to come through the bus stop in.
I wonder if he came and tried to get there side by side with a 97 car, and Elliott's running 7th. So,
hey, Jeff.
He flat spotted his tires. Yeah, go ahead.
Jeff, he said, I didn't know which way the 97 was going to go. I'm sorry, guys. And so, of course, he tried to pit. But just before he pitted, before he wanted to pit, the caution came out and they closed pit road. So he had to take those wobbly tires all the way back around.
So this is, we've talked about it. The bus stop is just a tough area of the racetrack to go through by yourself.